1.48 million people are waiting for his new drama, but the lead actor didn't even make it to the premiere. 33-year-old actor Jin Ze has suddenly passed away. His very last post on Weibo was a wrap-up photo from his upcoming drama, Minguo Qianlu. In that picture, his smile looked so bright and warm. In fact, just 6 days before the tragic news broke, he was still doing a collab video on Douyin, looking perfectly healthy as usual. But on June 6th, his agency, Shengxi Guangnian Culture, confirmed the devastating news. Jin Ze, whose real name is Zhang Jiawei, passed away at his home in Hangzhou back on June 4th. Hey Tracers, Sean here, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into two brutal realities behind the glitz and glam of the entertainment industry. Two stories that couldn't be more different. From the sudden, heartbreaking loss of a young actor that left millions of fans devastated, to a raging storm of controversy that is instantly tearing down a top star's reputation. Because you never know how deep this hole goes. As soon as the news broke, the internet completely lost it. Some rumors claimed it happened on set in Hengdian, while others guessed it was due to work pressure. However, his agency strictly clarified that Jin Ze passed away at his home in Hangzhou. Right now, his family is handling the funeral arrangements, and they've urged everyone to stop spreading rumors or wildly guessing the cause of death. Now, the name Jin Ze might sound unfamiliar to some of you, but if you're into sweet romance, urban dramas, or the micro-dramas that have been trending lately, chances are you've seen his face pop up on your feed. Born in 1,993 inches, Weihai Shandong Jin Ze graduated from the Beijing Institute of Fashion Technology. At the start of his career, he wasn't a trained actor. He actually carved his path through the modeling world, standing at a striking 188 centimeters with a clean, fresh look. He broke into the fashion industry at a very young age. Later on, he pivoted to acting and starred in several projects like Hello Joanne, Forget You, Remember Love, Begin Again, Legally Romance, and The Reverse Scale. He wasn't the type of top star whose name constantly sits at the top of the trending charts, nor did he chase clout through rumors and scandals just to stay relevant. He was more like the reflection of so many everyday actors in show business, building his career step by step, moving from one minor role to the next. You might not even know his real name, but you've definitely seen him in at least one of your favorite dramas. Over the past 2 years, the microdrama industry has been absolutely booming, and Jin Ze jumped onto this fast-paced track. He starred in a ton of miniseries, including Du Qing Huan, Mature Love, Nirvana, Unforgettable Love, Difficult to Love Again, I Don't Want to Fall in Love, Neighbor with Love, and When the Snow Falls. But what really breaks your heart is that he still has one unreleased microdrama in the vault titled Wait for the Flowers to Bloom, Wait for You to Return. As we speak, over 1.48 million people have already pre-registered and are waiting for it to drop. The audience is still waiting for him to step onto the screen, but he has officially left the stage forever. What makes fans hit absolute rock bottom and cry their eyes out is how completely normal his final social media activities seemed. On May 6th, when he posted the wrap-up photo for Minguo Qianlu, at that exact moment, he looked just like anyone else, who had finished a hard day's work and was getting ready for a fresh, new beginning. But looking back at that photo now, it turns out to be the very last memory he left behind. Just 6 days before the tragic news hit the public, he was still making a collab video on TikTok, Douyin, with actress Shi Yejing. In the video, he looked completely fine. Nothing seemed off at all. That's why the initial reaction for most fans wasn't acceptance, but frantically double-checking the facts. It just felt too surreal that everything could happen so out of the blue. In recent years, these sudden, tragic goodbyes have felt far too common in the entertainment industry. Godfrey Gao collapsed on a variety show, set at just 35. Kimi Kiao passed away at 28. Sun Qiaolu, who played Maggie in Balala the Fairies, left us at 25. And Yao Baina said goodbye to the stage forever at 33 due to illness. When you line up all these names together, it just feels incredibly heavy. Show business looks so glamorous. From the outside trending topics, busy sets, red carpets, and floods of fan comments. It looks like everyone is living in a constant wave of applause. But behind the camera, there are grueling hours, sleepless nights, chasing deadlines, the constant pressure to maintain their bodies, mental strain, and moments where they simply feel too terrified to take a breather. Especially now, with the microdrama industry, the turnover is lightning fast, the lifespan of a show is short, and the competition is cutthroat. A lot of actors don't want to skip a beat, not because they don't want to rest, but because they don't dare to. Because the moment you stop, your spot can be gone in the blink of an eye. It's heartbreaking because this is supposed to be the age where an actor truly matures, and the characters they play start to gain real depth. But sadly, Jin Ze's story had to cut short right after that wrap-up photo of Mingguo Qianlu. Stopping just before Wait for the Flowers to Bloom, Wait for You to Return could ever premiere in front of the 1.48 million fans who are still faithfully waiting. Rest in peace, Jin Ze. May you find comfort out there. And to everyone who is still out there grinding in front of the camera, please don't just focus on hitting your work targets. Seriously, take care of your health and cherish your own life. But tracers, the pressure in show business isn't just about physical exhaustion. The mental toll from the public's microscopic scrutiny, behind-the-scenes drama, and having your entire reputation on the line is just as brutal. Once you reach the top, a single misstep can flip everything upside down in an instant. Just like the absolute storm currently testing one of C-Ent's biggest top stars, Dylan Wang. This time around, Dylan Wang isn't just hitting your average trending charts. His comments saying that he honestly felt uncomfortable at the time didn't just throw Shen Yue to the wolves of internet backlash. It instantly put the highly public-friendly image he's built over the last 8 years right onto the chopping block. Making matters worse, according to third-party data cited by the media, Dylan Wang lost over 210,000 followers on his video platform in just 3 days after the drama blew up. On the flip side, Shen Yue actually gained over 450,000 new followers. One plummets, the other skyrockets. Talk about the most bittersweet plot twist in the industry. Now, a lot of people might have forgotten that Dylan Wang and Shen Yue aren't just typical colleagues. Back in 2018, Dylan Wang made his official debut as Dao Mingxi in the remake of Meteor Garden, which also gave birth to their legendary ship, the DUACP. Back then, his handsome, arrogant, yet intensely youthful visual, paired with Shen Yue standing right beside him, looking like a hot-tempered young master next to the innocent girl next door, completely captivated the audience. They just ate up that contrasting dynamic. But what truly earned Dylan Wang his seat at the top-tier table wasn't Meteor Garden. It was the 2022 hit drama Love Between Fairy and Devil, Kang Lanjue. His portrayal of Dongfeng Qingchang, clad in black, cold-faced, commanding, and fiercely protective of his girl, instantly elevated him from a rookie Dao Mingxi remake to the ultimate god of ancient romance. That drama didn't just shoot his and Esther Yu's Dixin Yinli ship into stardom, it also successfully put Zhang Linghe, who played Changheng Xianjun, right under the ancient romance spotlight. From that moment on, Dylan's resources and project offers rolled in completely nonstop. In Only for Love, he was paired with Bai Lu, raking in massive engagement with their romantic chemistry constantly topping the trends. Then, in The Legend of Anlei, he starred alongside Tian Shiwei, a massive big IP project laced with comedy and martial arts action that went absolutely viral, even if the reviews split the crowd. And for his latest modern project, adapted from a hit novel, he's sharing the screen with Meng Ziyi. Backed heavily by industry giants like Tencent Video, Xinli Television, and UN Media, just look at the line of leading ladies he's worked with. Shen Yue, Esther Yu, Bai Lu, Tian Shiwei, and Meng Ziyi. Almost all of them are top-tier young actresses, Xiaohua, who inherently come with their own massive buzz and conversational power online. This isn't just standard project casting. This is clear proof that the platforms are betting everything on him as their definitive leading man. But that's exactly where the problem lies. Dylan Wang's most expensive asset all these years wasn't just his looks, nor was it pure traffic popularities. It was his vibe, the genuinely candid, sunny, down-to-earth boy who seemed entirely free of industry drama. Fans loved him because he was brutally honest. Whether he was speaking or laughing, he felt real, not manufactured. But because of this recent fiasco, the moment he claimed he felt uncomfortable, netizens collectively dug up his past. They bit back with, "When you were busy roasting others and making them the punchline of your jokes, did you ever stop to think that they might have felt uncomfortable too?" The boomerang effect hit him incredibly fast, especially after Shen Yue released a screenshot proving that the small group chat was actually made to plan a theater takeover surprise for Dylan's movie boom. Public opinion flipped upside down in a heartbeat. Everyone initially thought she was taking shots at him, but it turned out she was actually setting up a heartwarming surprise for him. Consequently, Shen Yue was showered with praise for showing real maturity in class, while Dylan Wang faced a massive wave of criticism for being hypocritical and holding a double standard. But out of everyone, the ones truly left heartbroken and crying a river are the DUCP fans. An 8-year-long friendship fiercely backed by fans ended up hitting a dead end over a joke on a variety show. Some fans chose to unfollow Tu Fen, others faced an absolute emotional breakdown, and many admitted that their biggest fear wasn't that the ship didn't sail, but that the two of them might never even be able to go back to being friends. To make things worse, the domino effect of this drama is already creeping into his upcoming project. From day one, fans of the original novel were skeptical about whether Dylan's aura fit the character of Zhe Jingxing. Now, with his public image taking a massive hit, those critical voices are only growing louder. Even though the production team is still filming as scheduled and rumors regarding investors pulling out or unpaid crew wages lack valid evidence, the heavy pressure has undeniably crashed down on the production side first. What's far more crucial is that Dylan Wang isn't just a standard contract artist punch-in for work. Behind him stands Beijing Mengyang Yingxi. In fact, according to public business data, Dylan's ties to his company run as deep as equity ownership. In other words, he isn't just standing in front of the camera, he is actively a stakeholder in this entire business engine. That's why the biggest issue with this scandal isn't just the loss of 210,000 followers. The real trouble is that the public is beginning to reevaluate who Dylan Wang actually is. People are starting to question, is he truly that genuine, candid guy? Or is he actually the type who only allows himself to crack jokes at others' expense? Is he really a Tulu-hearted boy? Or just a top star who refuses to grow up? This exact doubt is what's dealing the most damage to his public image. Granted, his career is far from ruined. His projects are moving forward, his brand endorsements are secure, and his new drama is still rolling. But from this moment on, every time Dylan Wang appears in public, every single word he utters and every new project he takes on will be constantly scrutinized and dissected under a microscope. The era of traffic popularity is exactly that, raw and unforgiving. On one hand, an artist can pull massive fortunes off the personal branding they build. But on the other hand, they have to be mentally prepared for the moment that very image turns around and bites them back. At the end of the day, whether it's an actor grinding away in the cutthroat lanes of microdramas like the late Jin Ze, or top-tier stars sitting at the pinnacle like Dylan Wang, they are all standing on a stage carrying an unimaginable amount of pressure. Looking at both stories, we can see two completely different sides of reality. Regarding Jin Ze's passing, we all sincerely hope that he departed peacefully due to natural causes, free from any untoward circumstances. May his family find the strength to get through this difficult time. Meanwhile, the volatile storm around Dylan Wang shows us just how fragile a public reputation can be. Do you think Dylan Wang can pull off a comeback this time? And what are your thoughts on the harsh, behind-the-scenes realities of show business today? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to keep supporting this channel by subscribing, liking, sharing, and hitting that notification bell. I'm Virell. If you're still watching this, maybe you're looking for the same thing I am.